Hi there, I'm Hugh at Just Flutes, and in this video I want to tell you about DZ-801 flutes, which are a brilliant addition to our step-up range of instruments. So let me just give you a bit of background on DZ-801. He worked for Powell flutes for 15 years, I believe, and during that time he worked on absolutely every single aspect of flute making, from padding to stringing to keywork making to head joint cutting, and he actually rose to be the Vice President of Quality Control. So he really learnt his craft there, and then he became a Vice President at Haynes Flute Company as well. So this is someone who really knows the instrument inside out from a maker's perspective, plus he's a really fantastic flute player himself, so he just knows the instrument all the way in and all the way out. DZ-801's aim in forming his own flute making company was to use all of that knowledge that he had gained from making handcrafted instruments and apply it to make an affordable intermediate range instrument. The flute I'm holding here is a DZ-801. It has got a solid silver head joint, a solid silver body and silver plated keywork. The specific flute I'm holding has got an offset G key, split E mechanism, C-foot joint, and it has got open holes, but you can also have it with closed holes if you prefer. And if you're not quite sure whether you should go for open or closed holes, you can see our video we made about them by clicking on the link below. This is an instrument that feels responsive, it feels projecting, the sound feels warm and free blowing, and it's fun to play in the low register, which is always a bonus on the flute. But really, most of all, what I would say is it feels very much like a handmade flute to play. For those of you looking for a more budget-friendly step-up flute, then we also have this flute, the DZ-801 DZ-601. This has got a silver plated body, which helps to keep it more affordable, but it still has got the solid silver head joint for warmth and richness of tone. This instrument has got offset G key, split E, C-foot joint and the open holes, but you can also have this one with closed holes if you prefer. So that was the 601, which feels a little bit brighter in its sound, is perhaps a little bit more forgiving, but is still very free blowing, and like the 801 has the qualities of projection and responsiveness that are so enjoyable to play, and which make this flute also feel very much like a handmade instrument. I really enjoyed introducing these flutes to you today, and if you would like to have more information on them, you can see them on our website by clicking on the links below. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more like it, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on social media and keep up with us that way. Thanks very much for watching, and happy fluting!